Hey everybody, welcome to another late night chat. I'm your host Lonnie, and tonight I want to talk about the internet. I want to talk about YouTube. Sometimes it's amazing how I could just fall in love with it all over again. You know, when I first started, I got into DSP gaming and AVGN. Swag, of course, was the very first that I got into, Swag Show on YouTube. And here, over the past few nights, I've been delving into it some more and finding more reviewers, and I found a guy, Martial Horror on YouTube, and he does this segment called Reviewing the Reviewer, where he's basically done all of That Guy with the Glasses, for most anyway, and Spoonie, and quite a few select internet celebrities, and I find his work very good, very interesting. I love his movie reviews. Again, very interesting. I love the take. That's kind of what I do. I bring the vlog style, I suppose, and just give my bare-bone opinion about what I think and how I feel, and leave it to my interpretation and leave it to you and all that good stuff. And from watching some of Martial Horror videos, I came across a video where he said, or it was called Response to Asalieri's review of Angry Joe. So I watched that, and then I went to go learn more about this Asalieri guy. This video is really kind of a way for me to not only talk about him and someone else, but it's a way to maybe try and say hi, you know, if he can ever see this. I wanted to find a way to put on YouTube, you know, create a video response to a video, but since YouTube's changed their format, I'm completely lost, as he was. He even made a video about it. But anyway, Asalieri is a reviewer who also does a reviewer type ordeal, and if you haven't ever heard of him, highly recommend him. Asalieri 2. Asalieri 2. There's also Asalieri Archives. You can watch his stuff. He just reviews awful reviewers, and it's really funny. To you, Mr. Asalieri, I want to say hello. I want to say, hey, you know, I agree with you on a lot of things. I disagree with you on a lot of things as well. No beef, just want to say hello. Maybe you'll see this, maybe you'll say something back to me. It would be awesome. I'd like that. As far as your whole thing on AVGN and Angry Joe, you know what? I enjoy their reviews. I may not delve, you know, I don't take everything they say as the clear, this is the point of the matter thing, but, you know, like you've been talking about the AVGN movie. Yeah, I get why he went and asked for donations, and the fans really wanted to see it. I personally did not contribute to his movie, although I have bought his DVDs. I own all 5 seasons, and I know the 6th one is out now. However, I will suffice to say that I think AVGN hit his pinnacle in seasons 3 and 4, and season 5 and 6, to be perfectly honest, is starting the downhill slope. It's really starting to crash and burn, a la the Nostalgia Critic, and like you said, he needed to really hang up the nerd shirt a few years back. I honestly kind of agree. I think it's starting to run its course. It's no longer funny. He used to give, like, information. I mean, sure, he may have looked it up, whatever, that's fine and dandy. I know I certainly wasn't going to look it up, so it was still interesting to learn about old consoles and stuff, and hear it from someone who is actually competent, as opposed to that of bores, which I know you feel very strongly about. Angry Joe, yeah, he can be a little theatrical at times. I'm one for the theatrics, so I enjoy it, but again, I don't hinder on every word he says. I think he's definitely put out some very, very bad reviews. And then again, he's put out some pretty entertaining ones at that. That's just my take. I know you wholeheartedly disagree, and that's okay. I'm not wanting to start anything. I just want to throw that out there. And through you, Mr. Asalieri, I've also come to realize another YouTuber, and he would go by Mr. Razorfist, who'd be your personal friend. And Mr. Razorfist, I'd like to extend my hello and greetings to you as well, and say your stuff completely blows me away. Asalieri, you too, with your humor, your timing. I've died laughing at some of your jokes. And the flip side of that coin to Mr. Razorfist, I'd like to say, I do find you very humorous, but I find you very informative. That's what I like about your style. I like that you talk in depth about stuff. I watched your whole Silent Hill retrospective, which I found very interesting. As a matter of fact, I am currently trying to play Silent Hill 1 for my very first time. I didn't get to play it back on the PlayStation 1 because I wasn't one for horror games. It wasn't my thing at the time. I've now grown and I'm trying to get back into stuff that I missed. I watched your Dead Space review. Dead Space 1 and 2 was really my first dive into the horror genre. Now you may say that's a terrible way to begin, but I did find enjoyment. Yeah, Dead Space 2 was a lot less scary than what Dead Space 1 was, but I still enjoyed the game as a whole until that last fucking part. That last little run section at the end fucking sucked. That was complete bullshit. But guys, Asalieri, Razorfist, both, to people who are watching this and don't know who they are, please go check them out, watch their stuff. Mr. Asalieri, Mr. Razorfist, if you ever get the opportunity to see this, I'm going to try and get it to you as best I can. I'd love to hear back from you. I'm going to try and comment on your pages, see if I can get it out to you and see what you think. I've got a few videos myself. If you'd like to take the time and watch a few, I would be so thankful. I'm going to be doing a Royal Rumble retrospective myself starting next month. In January, I'll cover more than likely probably the first 3 Royal Rumbles, and then I'll actually do the review of the 2013 Royal Rumble. So maybe you'll be interested in that. I know you're both wrestling fans. I am as well. So, as the shirt will tell you. So anyway, I just want to say thank you both for being on YouTube. Thank you both for what you do. I thoroughly enjoy both of your content very much. Razorfist, I'm certainly going to be looking into your profile a lot more. I haven't gotten to dive into yours as much as I'd like. I've seen a little bit here and there, but I've still enjoyed what I've seen. As far as Asalieri, I've pretty much watched, I think, everything you've got, with the exception of a few videos here and there. Thank you both. Hope to hear from you. I'm going to try and talk to you on the YouTubes, and if I ever hear back from you, be awesome. If not, both of you take care. Everybody else, please go check out their channels. Razorfist X and Asalieri 2. You can look them up on the YouTube, and you'll certainly find what I'm talking about. This has been a Late Night Chat. I'm your host, Lonnie. It's always better late than never. Guys, have yourself a good night. I'll be back.